welcome to Happy Mum, Happy Baby, the virtual meetup. Hello. Tonight is the big girls' night in. Yes, hopefully it might be one of the last nights before we go out. But until then, I'm all about the in-ins, to be honest. I'm very happy to be here. And if you have been taking part in the Happy Mum, Happy Baby virtual meetup over the last couple of days, I hope you've been enjoying it. If you haven't had time, don't worry. Nothing's going anywhere. It's going to stay exactly where it is. So just go to happymumhappybaby.com and you can catch up. It's all good. I want to say a big thank you to Disney Plus for helping to bring this to life for you. They have been incredible. And if you haven't been on Disney Plus lately, where have you been? Because they've got all the box sets, all the documentaries, all the TV series, originals. It's amazing. Plus they've just brought in their parental controls, which are amazing. Us Fletchers, we love Disney, so this is a dream sponsor for me. And in true quiz style, I've asked my special guest tonight to select an avatar to sit next to them on the screen. So to please welcome tonight Sophie McCartney, Josie Gibson, Jamelia and Dina Tokio. Hello!
Hi!
Oh, looking very fancy. Now, first off, I want you to tell me about your avatar and who you have chosen. So, Jamelia, tell me, who have you chosen and why?
So I chose Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. She was the first Black Disney princess and the first one that I saw, and I saw her at the same time as my daughters. It was a moment in history for me, and I actually really loved the film. And my daughters love it. I've got 3 daughters, and we're obsessed. So yeah, had to be her.
It's gorgeous. Second princess, we have Dina. Why?
Well, I just thought it was the closest one that looks like me. She's got, olive skin, dark hair. Plus, Aladdin was in Egypt. I'm Egyptian, so it just made sense, didn't it? Inclusivity and all that.
Josie, you've gone for Ariel. Why have you gone for Ariel?
Because Ariel has got this little friend that I just found out recently was a crab. I thought he was a lobster. And he sings really good songs all day. No, he's a crab. Could you believe it? Yeah. He sings really good songs to Ariel, and I have been known to brush my hair with a fork. So I thought, he's for me.
So you've picked her because of her friends and her habits. I love it.
Yeah.
Sophie, you've gone for Dory. Tell me everything.
Do you know what? I think I'm massively regretting my life choices now because everyone's gone for these amazing princesses. And I'm like, hi, I'm Sophie. I identify with a fish. But I feel like this was mainly because I feel actually that Dory and I are very connected on a level of not being able to remember anything. So this is mostly me. I walk into a room and I've got no idea what I've walked in for. And so I feel that this is definitely something that's got worse after having kids. So I was like, yes, Dory, we are one and the same. And I'm quite often just constantly treading water. I'm just like, oh, just keep swimming. So yeah, blue fish.
I like it. Well, mine, I feel like I've kind of gone for that, almost that mothering thing as well that some of us feel sometimes, like you're trying to suppress, you're constantly trying to be Eric Bana and you're suppressing, and then before you know it, wah! So that is why I have gone for Hulk. There we go.
That is the truth.
Well, the other option was the old man from Up, because, sometimes I just feel grumpy as well and I just want to sit in my house. But there we go. So, to make sure that we are all switched on, I'm going to do a very quick fire Disney round. I'm going to just fire out some questions. If you know the answer, shout it out. There's only a few questions, so get your answers in there quick, all right? Jamelia's so ready. Okay, ready.
Embarrassing.
Who was Dr. McDreamy from Grey's Anatomy?
Oh my gosh, what's his name?
Dr. McDreamy, Grey's Anatomy. Who was it?
It wasn't Dreamy.
Derek Shepherd. There we go. Okay, what is the cheerleading team in Glee called? Any Glee fans? Come on, guys, don't let me down. They're the Cheerios.
I can't remember.
Oh gosh,
This is too hard. This is too hard.
No one's inviting us on the pub quiz, are they? When we're back.
It's good to know. It's good to know. This is definitely staying virtual, guys. Right. What is the name of Jack Bauer's daughter in 24?
These are really hard, G.
How did you do that?
Kim always gets everything wrong. She puts him in danger, like all the time. If something's gone wrong, oh, it's Kim all the time. She can't be trusted. Okay. Good luck, all right? There's 3 more left. Good luck. The Devil Wears Prada was released in 2006. What famous actress played Andy? Devil Wears Prada. Famous actress.
The girl. Is it the girl? Oh my God, what's the name?
It's too late. It's bedtime. Sorry.
No, she's got a
Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
Anne Hathaway.
Yes. Okay. Lois Griffin plays a mother and part-time piano teacher in which classic cartoon comedy centered around family? Go.
American Dad.
Family Guy.
Oh no.
Yes. There we go. Well done,
Family
Dina.
Guy.
Right. Okay. Okay.
What's that
Ready?
one?
Name the early 90s film starring Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
Oh, Pretty Woman!
Yeah.
There we go. All available to watch on Star on Disney Plus. There we go, guys. I think we need a drink after that. I felt that beforehand. I was like, well, I know the only one I wouldn't have known was the Grey's Anatomy one, but all of the others, I was on it.
That was hard.
Just take a drink.
Take a drink.
What are you all drinking? Take a drink.
I'm sitting here sipping like it's something. It's just appetizer.
Nice, good choice.
I quite like an appetizer though. It's refreshing.
I'm drinking something that I got sent in the post, which I know sounds quite ominous. It's from a company called Slushed and Twisted. It's called the Valentine Special. I have no idea what it is, but it's delicious.
And you're still conscious, so yay!
Yeah, good job, like drinking it on this chat so that we can just monitor the situation from here.
Yeah.
Exactly. You'll be witnesses. Thanks.
Sophie, what are you drinking?
I've got, this is nice. This is a blood orange gin and a Mediterranean tonic. It's nice. And because it's kind of got, it's vaguely fruit orientated, so I'm classifying it as one of my 5, so that's fine. So that's nice. Well, it's a double, so it's 2 of my 5, so.
Josie, what have you got?
Oh, I've been really boring. I got a cup of tea because I think if I had an alcoholic drink, I'd be a bit sick, considering I've eaten like 5 packets of the 100 million packets of jelly tots you sent me.
Well, we should explain this.
You have to tell everyone what you did. Where's my box?
I wanted to send you some snacks, and I wasn't sure what everyone ate snack-wise, so I did a little quick shop online like you do, and I got it a little bit wrong, so I sent everyone a packet like mini jammy dodgers, mini like Maltesers, which were fine, and then the jelly tots I sent them 10 massive bags,
10 each.
I feel like this is actually sponsored by Jelly Tots, not Disney.
Yeah.
You want a cheeky backhander from Jelly Tots.
Sarah, we've already got comments. This is amazing. People are already getting in touch. Sarah Goff has said, sat in a gorgeous bath with a glass of wine. Thank you, hubby. Ready to enjoy. Welcome, Sarah.
Aww.
And Jackie B has said, I've never watched one of these before. It's been a hard day of mumming for 2 days. I'm watching from my bed. Yes, we are here with you. There we go.
From bed.
Jamelia, you're all about the virtual events at the moment as well, aren't you? You're loving
I am
virtual.
loving them. I have no intention of ever leaving my house again. If this can be my career from this point forward, I will be very happy. So yeah, let's get it.
To be honest, I think I will be questioning any opportunity people say, can we do this? I think my first question will be, can we do it online? I think that really will be. How is everyone this week, though? Is everyone feeling okay? Sophie, how are you?
Yeah. I'm living my best life because it's like all the kids have gone back to school, haven't they? We've had a little bit of the back to school lurgy, but I'll take that. I'll take the snot. I'll Take it all. It's absolutely fine. They've been COVID swabbed. No, you're good. Off you go. Back you go to school. Yeah.
Well, haven't yours broken up for Easter now?
Mine
No, we've still got another week.
Oh, we've all broken up today, and I feel like they've only just gone back. I'm like, well,
oh yeah,
it's only been 2 weeks, mate. Like, take them back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does seem like a cool twist of fate, doesn't it? That they've all been like back for a couple of weeks. No, we're up in the north. Up in the north, they gave us an extra week up here, so we get it this way. One of the few benefits of being northern.
Actually, we're all in different parts of the country. Very much so. Jamelia, I'm guessing, are you in Birmingham? Birmingham.
Yep.
Josie, where are you? Bristol?
I'm in Bath.
Bath. Dina, you're in Wales. Bath.
I'm in Cardiff, yeah.
Cardiff. And then you're up north, Sophie. Just up north in general. Just up north.
Just in general. I cover all. Like Jamelia's Midlands, I'm just north. anything north of Birmingham is just the north. It's like anything south of Birmingham to me. You're from London. We're representing the compass though, so it's good.
There we go. We've got a nice mixture. There we go. Ladies, I want to take you back to the year that was 2020. And at the start, so this week, the 23rd of March, 2020, is when we first went into lockdown and we started living under these restrictions. And over the last year, we've all taken on so much. We've been the cleaners, we've been the cooks, we've been, and not just any old cook, like 24-hour cook. We've been the snack givers, the snack bearers. We've been the teachers, the IT technicians, because who knew kids needed so many apps just to learn things? No, it's been crazy. But I wanted to test your knowledge tonight, all right? Can you guess what the most popular bake shared on Instagram was in 2020?
Bake.
Banana bread.
Bake. Banana bread.
Banana bread. We all did banana bread.
Making sourdough.
Sourdough starters.
Were they?
Yeah.
I want a bit of sourdough.
Because you don't need. Was it sourdough? Yeah, because you don't need to do something to it. I think prove it or something.
You don't need yeast. Yes, you don't need yeast, and yeast sold out, didn't it? Like everyone went nuts for yeast, so it was like make your own yeast. Make your own yeast.
The yeast sold out. Yeah.
I imagine there's a few very funky ways of making your own yeast. I'm not for this.
No.
Okay.
No. I tried it. It did not work for me.
Mummy, where did you get this yeast from? Not now, darling.
Oh God.
But actually, Josie, you were right. Banana bread was the most baked thing and shared thing. And there were almost 1.9 shares of that hashtag on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
1.9 million. That's absolutely crazy, isn't it? I think we all just stockpiled on the bananas personally, and they all started turning brown, and we're like, oh no, what do we do?
Can I be really controversial and say I hate it?
Yes. Oh,
yeah, I hate banana bread. Oh, good. Okay, kindred spirit. It's disgusting.
But
disgusting. We're going to be ostracised from social media, but yeah.
I don't understand it. I'd rather just have bread or cake.
Yeah, and a banana. Banana on the side and a bit of bread. At least a sourdough special and a banana. Don't put them together. Not the right kind of fusion food, is it? Yeah.
Oh, Emma White is decorating her daughter's second birthday cake plus drinking with us. So that's not going to go well. No, it's not, Emma. But at least we're having fun while we're making that cake. So there's actually a competition for everyone at home. First of all, get in touch with your comments and any questions and stuff because we're loving it. But also, there's a little competition and you could win some Happy Mum, Happy Baby goodies. I'll make sure it's pretty for you. I asked Max earlier, my 2-year-old, he's a really keen baker, brilliant baker. I said to him, Max, how much flour do you think goes into a banana bread? And this is what he put in his bowl. And Max, I have a job for you. Okay, can you do the job?
Yeah.
How much flour goes into a banana loaf? Great. Scooping. Yeah, it's flour. What is it?
Power.
Very good. Are your PJ Masks helping? Is Owlette and Owlette helping? Are they helping you? Is that all the flour that you need for your banana loaf? Or are you still going? Very good work. Are you making a very big banana loaf?
Yeah.
Are you? What else goes in there? What else are we going to put in? Bananas or apples?
Apples.
Okay. So in our banana bread we have apples and sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, I think we're done now.
No.
Time to stop. Leave that in there. Let's see on the reader. How much is there? How much is there? Is that enough? So, if you're watching at home, guess, put your answer in the comments and you could win some Happy Mum, Happy Baby goodies. I mean, first of all, I asked him what was he putting in there, flour or sugar? Sugar, and then banana or apple. Apple. I feel like he's like you, Sophie. He does not like banana.
I was going to say, can I just say, Max is a man after my own heart. I relate to a 2-year-old and a blue fish.
Another thing that we've all had that I want to ask you about, can anyone name who was the nation's PE teacher this year? Who's been the nation's PE teacher?
Joe, the cooking guy, Joe Wicks. Yeah. I didn't know
there's now renamed Poor Joe.
How many of us joined in and did those workouts? And how long did it last?
Me. I did it for most of the first lockdown.
Did you?
Yeah, for the first lockdown, I was well into it. I was like, come on, kids, get fit. This is great. And then all the other lockdowns after that were kind of just like, nah, not happening. Not with.
I mean, to be honest, Dina, Joe probably felt the same. Joe was also lockdown the second and third. Joe was very much like, guys, let's just do some lunges. Okay, tick. He's a legend. Good on him, poor Joe.
Poor Joe.
I kind of used him as a little bit of a babysitter. I'd send the kids to like go and hang with Joe for a bit. Like, brilliant. Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Yeah. My kids are going to be traumatized by him.
Oh, I don't think my kids realised that he wasn't actually their PE teacher. I think they did actually think that he was theirs. So no, he's everyone's PE teacher. But did you know that during lockdown, because there was I think most people just felt that suddenly being told not to go out, there was that sudden need to do stuff. So people were going out and on the couch to 5K, over the first lockdown, they had over 850,000 people download that app so that they could get running. Did you guys get out? Because me and Tom, the first lockdown, we didn't step foot outside the front of our house, but we just rang rings around our garden, and we kind of like high-five each other, put the kids in the trampoline, they couldn't go anywhere, and just run like 5K, going round and round and round.
Literally. I think I kind of spent a lot of time outdoors, and also, this is going to sound so weird, I've lived in the same house for over 15 years, and I've discovered areas and places that I didn't know existed in my immediate area. It was crazy, but good to
was
say
it
hi
just
to
cupboard under the stairs?
Yeah.
What a law. I can.
Well, did anyone else feel that surge to kind of do stuff in the first lockdown? I think second and third's a bit different, but first lockdown.
Yeah. I went running at 10 o'clock at night in the first lockdown just to get out of the house. Because my husband, he was one of those annoying people that could still go to work. Like, he couldn't do what he does from home. So it was quite passive aggressive. Like, when he'd come home, I'd be like, I'm leaving. Just run around the block in the dead of night with the dog, like, I'm free. So that's fine.
Sophie, I'm not surprised because many of us will know how amazing you were at homeschooling and how much you loved it because you shared that with this video.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's watch a little bit of that video.
I'm scared which one it is. Which one is it? Oh, God. It's not the yeast one, is it?
I can't teach this.
I love this when this came out.
It's so good.
Mum, 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 mum. Homeschooling hits me so hard. Makes me
So good. I can't tell you.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
only was it in every mum's WhatsApp group, it was in every mum sent it around as well, even not within the group. So it was like, you've got to see this.
Yeah, do you know what? And it's funny. And then I did loads of radio stations and TV got in touch afterwards, and they were asking serious questions, and they were like, "So Sophie, where did the inspiration for can't teach this come from?" And I was like, "Okay." Because I'm like stupid and I can't teach stuff. That was it, guys. That was it. And we're done. That was it. Yeah. And I'll have that on my gravestone when I'm gone, just like, can't teach this. It was, do you know what though? I felt actually homeschooling was a very life affirming moment, because now at least I know I will never be a teacher. Like, it was one of those things. My mum was a teacher, and there was a little bit of me that was like, oh, maybe. And now I'm like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely, I'll stick with this.
Yeah.
I'll stick with this. Yeah. They all deserve medals, special medals.
Georgie Croden has just said,
sorry.
OMG, that video made me die. I loved it. So that was from Georgie. Also loving it.
Brilliant. I have to interject here. So I'm one of those weirdos who was homeschooling before we were told to do it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm crazy. But it wasn't as hard as it was in lockdown. So now my 15-year-old is about to start school in April, and my 3-year-old is in nursery 4 days a week. So that's how it went. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they weren't in school before.
Homeschooling
but
no
now...
more.
No. They're out. Get out of my house.
What I love about that as well is that before this, you probably would have been telling everyone who would listen about the benefits of homeschooling.
Yes.
And now,
Get out of my house.
So funny. Okay, who said, I still need a bit of milk, full fat, which I've warmed in the microwave?
Oh, Nigella.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So this happened when I wasn't around. Yes. This happened when I wasn't here, but it still like sort of lingered, and I was like, surely not. Surely this is someone playing a joke. Nigella's in on it. But no, microwave.
Microwave. Only Nigella though, guys, right? Only Nigella.
But it made me question myself, not gonna lie. I was like, am I saying it right? Because there's
Have I got an accent?
I was like,
But it makes me look at other things and wonder what I can change. Just put a funny accent on it and just say. But what I love about her is because it's the commitment, it's the conviction, as she says it. So that's what we've got to do. We've just got to rename things and just go for it. What about your kids though? Have they picked up any sayings or anything over the last year that you would rather they didn't? Because our 2-year-old, because he's been around the other two a lot more, he a lot of the time, to get his own back on people, he'll be like, mummy is a poo head, mummy is a poo head. He does things like that, to the point where last night he woke up about 11 o'clock at night. He was asleep. He was still asleep, and the first thing he said was, mummy is a poo head, in his sleep. In his actual sleep.
my kids say much worse than that. I don't think I can repeat it.
Oh, go on, Dina. Do it like Nigella. Just put like a funny voice on the end of it, and so we won't know how bad it is.
Honestly, my 2-year-old Mika, this is, no, I'm going to get roasted. Anyway, whatever. My 2-year-old Mika falls over and says the SHIT word.
But I've got to say, you can't help that. You can't help that slipping out.
But do you know why? It's because I'm so caring. Because whenever he falls over, I go, oh, shh. And then he's like, oh, I'm fine. So it's only because I'm literally like worried for him and it spills out. But he's not.
That's the best comeback ever.
It's really bad.
It's just because I'm really caring, and that's what comes out in the moment.
It's all about perspective, guys, you know?
Josie, has your little one started saying much? Because he must be talking a lot more now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and he's been watching a lot of American TV on Disney Plus. I'll have you know, and he says things like candy and garbage, and I'm like, excuse me, but where are you from? And do you know what he said to me the other day? And I just thought, in what he turned around to me, he said, he gave me his bottle, and he went, "Just do it, man." And I thought, in what realm have you learned "just do it, man"? He's 2. I don't know where he gets it from. Don't know.
Disney Plus.
That is amazing.
yeah, Disney Plus. Got lots to answer for.
It's funny that mine have got American accents. Mine have got full-on American accents. Especially when they sing. So my daughter, when she sings "Happy Birthday," so we did like a virtual "Happy Birthday" to my sister the other day, and she was like, "Happy birthday." She was like singing it like Marilyn Monroe. I was like, oh no. I don't know, in school now, they're not allowed to sing it. They have to. So in schools, they can't sing, can they, "Happy Birthday"? So I picked up my little boy the other day, and he said that it was his friend's birthday, but they weren't allowed to sing because of the germs. So they had to hum "Happy Birthday." And I was like, how terrifying. Being sat in a room with 30 kids awful. Look, this pandemic's taken so much from us.
I know. Jenny Pringle has just said, it's just moved. She has just said, where's that gone? Jenny Pringle has just said, my daughter sings "Wee Willy Winkle." It's past 8 o'clock minus the L in o'clock. Oh, okay, hold on. At the top of my lungs. Oh dear. I mean, you can't correct it because you wouldn't correct it because you care, right, Dina?
Exactly.
And Dee Hoy has said, my 2-year-old calls her Bin Lorry, Bin Wally, and someone else said my 2-year-old, son twice, so Bin Wally. Can I just say, a highlight for us in lockdown has been Monday mornings when the bins get picked up. Our kids at 7 o'clock go to the window's open, they're out, they're waving, they're like, the bin men are here, they're here. It's the most exciting thing ever. I feel if anything, it's good that lockdown has lowered the expectation of our kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One thing that we do have to talk about is snacks, because I get asked so often about snacks. My kids cannot believe it now that they're back at school that they get one snack a day.
The
they
audacity.
feel like it's exactly. But on average, how many snacks a day did kids ask for during lockdown? Any
We
numbers?
didn't have meal times.
A day.
It was just snacks all day.
Yeah, constant graze.
Yeah, honestly.
I'd say about
Bad, isn't it?
5.
I'd go hundreds.
Yeah,
the
I lost
actual
count,
answer-
honestly.
5,674 times a day is the average. It's not really. Apparently it's 4.2, which is 40% more than the recommended daily allowance of 2 to 3 as per carried out by Guy's and St Thomas's Hospital. But we all know that it's actually 5,674 because it sounded more accurate. That might be how many they get, but actually how many times they
God loves the
ask.
trier, so it's fine. Yeah.
Exactly. My sister actually set an alarm, so Summer Rae wasn't allowed to have a snack until the snack alarm went off, which I think is just genius.
You know what I got?
That's a really good idea.
I got an automated, those automatic cat feeders that you can get, and you put the timer on it. I got so bored. I put a Kit Kat. It was like a double-sided one. It was. If you want to Amazon this, guys, it's called a Trixie, just in case we go into a fourth lockdown. And I put the Kit Kat in the automatic timers, whiz them on for an hour, and leave them in a room with it. And I'll be like, when the magic doors open, The Kit Kats are yours, guys. Don't ask mummy. Don't ask mummy.
That's actually so good. That is so good.
Right, well, sticking on the theme of food and snacks, because life is all about food and snacks, we're playing Snack If, which is along the lines of, you know, if you're on a hen do and you play Never Have I Ever, but we are going to snack instead of drink. You can drink as well, but this is what the snacks were for, because I just wanted them to be here. I got you a variety because I didn't know if you like chocolate or sweets or biscuits, so that is why all of that is there. Yep. So I'm going to read a list of statements, and if you have done it, then you must confess. But I mean, Sophie's already eating. She's already confessing.
Done everything, guys. Done everything.
Done it. You name it, I've done it. Okay, ready? Never have I ever asked my kids how old they are or momentarily forgotten their names. Okay, dropped an F-bomb in front of my kids on more than one occasion.
Dina, getting down you.
Honestly, I win this one, mate. I win this.
Change the clock to trick them into going to bed early.
Oh, yeah.
That is such a good idea.
Josie's going to eat one just in preparation, like so in advance of doing it later. Stuck your hand in the toilet to retrieve a toy, item of jewellery or other item helpfully placed in there by your child. Jamelia's like, no, that is being flushed.
No, it's the husband's job. He can do it.
Okay, apply the 5-second rule after dropping snacks or bits of their dinner on the floor.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Peed your pants a little bit while sneezing, laughing, or bouncing on a trampoline.
Oh, mate.
I mean, I would be the whole thing. Send a picture of a poo to a partner, a friend, or a family member. Now, this is non-specific. It could be your child's poo or your poo, whatever you fancy.
I actually have an arm.
Okay, tasted your own breast milk.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. Celebrated when someone cancelled evening plans because it meant you didn't have to take a shower or carry on adult conversations. Used an item of clothing to clean up your kid's snot.
Oh my god. Their actual t-shirt that they're wearing.
These are going to be finished.
About a week's worth of WW points there.
Caught your child sick in your hands.
Is the next question poo? Because I've done that as well.
Well, Amelie, blamed a silent, smelly trump on your child.
It's the only reason why you have kids, guys. It's the only reason.
That's what they're here for.
Okay.
First of the job.
Used your spit to clean their face. I feel like that's a
Your
given.
spit.
Surely.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What else do you use?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you've got to get a bit of liquid on there.
A bit of moisture.
Lifted your child to your face to do the sniff test. Pretended to be asleep and hope they just climb in and go back to sleep. Giving your kids crisps for breakfast. Because sometimes the request, they just go and go and go. Sometimes you can just go, meh. Okay?
No, but cake. I've done it with cake.
That counts.
Yeah, cake.
Cake.
Worn activewear on the school run with no intention of doing any exercise that day.
Can I just say, I'm still wearing
Do some stand-ups, quick. Accidentally left your house wearing your slippers. No one.
Yeah.
Very good. Josie's on it. Told the person that on the checkout your life story because they're the first adult you've spoken to that day, possibly that week.
How actually sad is that? All the time. That's so depressing.
Scooped poo out the bath with your bare hands.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Have none of you done that?
My husband. No, he can do it.
True.
We've had a few incidents though.
I used to have
I've caught
to
the
put
poo with
one
my
of
bare
them in the
hands, but no.
bath. Oh no! I used to have to put one of them in the sink beforehand, and just like a little bit of warm water, just put them in, just balance them in, because every time it was like touch the water. So I used to have to do like a pre-bath session.
Oh, I'm glad I haven't had that yet.
Nice.
Use snacks and sweets as bribery.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
How else do you parent asking for a friend? What's the alternative?
Tell me some good ways. Been late and blame the kids when knowing full well it was your fault.
No, because it's actually always the kids.
It is. I agree, Dina.
It's always the
But she's
kids.
still eating. Okay, lovingly slaved over a home-cooked meal, only to be told it's gross and they refuse to eat it.
This happens to me all the time. It makes me so sad.
Okay, declared you're going to bed early, only to lie there scrolling social media, binging box sets, messaging friends, and online shopping. Then waking exhausted and blaming the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Let your child take a nature wee, or we call it a wild wee, because you couldn't be bothered to faff finding a public loo. The fact that we call it a wild wee suggests that we definitely do that.
Yeah.
I think it's much easier with boys.
I was just about to say that. I've got 3 girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Bit
mine
trickier.
refuses. I'd love it if she did. Make my life easier.
Okay, have you ever claimed your child was younger than they were for an admissions discount?
But have you ever been caught? I have.
Have you? Where were you? What was happening?
I was in a zoo or
We need the
something, and they were
deeds.
like, I was going to a zoo or something. I can't remember, and they were like, "Love, he's not one." I was like, "Here."
He's 7.
They're like, anyway,
How did you prove that? That's crazy. Right, ready? Ready? Pretended to be doing a number 2 just for some more alone time in the loo.
Yeah.
It doesn't work though.
Oh yeah.
No, it doesn't work, does it?
They just barge in. They like to look, don't they?
I know.
They love to look.
Well,
Actually feel a
especially
bit
with 3
sick now.
boys.
I know, me too, Josie.
I just
Put some carrots in it.
eating nearly a bag of sweets.
Okay. Been interrupted on a Zoom meeting by your child. Has that ever happened?
Yeah, I'm swapping to alcohol now.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go. And then finally, spent all day longing for bedtime, but then spend the evening scrolling through pictures of them on your phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's when iPhones do that like memory thing, and then you get
Yeah.
sucked in,
Oh my
don't you?
God.
And then you create videos and send it to all your friends and family who don't care.
Rebecca Amy just said, my daughter handed me a poo out of the bath once. I didn't realise what it was until it was too late.
that is horrendous.
Oh, well done, guys. I've got no idea what you all scored, but there seem to be a lot of sweets and chocolate and biscuits going down. Are you all feeling a bit
Okay.
sick now?
My teeth are furry.
I feel so sick.
I didn't think through that. Okay, next up we have a little thing called You Posted What. So basically I've been stalking you all, which is what social media is anyway, so that's fine. And I've been finding some hilarious things that you've posted, and things that we never thought we'd find ourselves doing. So who acknowledged the start of 2021 by sharing a pic of their kids being photobombed by a dog doing a poo? Who might have done that? Who can guess who might have posted that photo?
What?
Oh, I mean,
Was
that's
that-
a nice.
was that
Welcome
you,
to 2021, guys. No, I don't have a dog. It's not me. Not me.
Sophie.
It's Sophie, isn't it?
Sophie.
Yeah, it's Sophie.
I feel like it was a premonition for the year coming forward. You know, everyone was like, oh, 2020 is awful. It's all about 2021, guys. And then there's my dog, Millicent, just curling a massive one out while the kids are like that. I was like, no, guys. 2021 is going to be the same. The dog foot holds it.
Too funny.
She's like the magical octopus they get on this morning. She's like that. The predictable World Cup.
I love that. Okay, hold on. Which mum recently wound up her husband by taking part in a viral TikTok challenge? I'm not going to show you the video. I'm just going to go, yes! Did any of you... All right, we're going to show it because this cracks me up every single time that I see it, Dina. It's so funny. Here we go.
Which one is it? Oh,
So
go on
should
then.
we make a little video together? Do you like my makeup today?
What's that?
Do you think I look nice? You don't think I look...
What are you doing?
Like, when was the last time I put full on makeup? Like him.
What is real?
What's what?
What is that?
What I love is that he was probably listening to you. It shows that he listens to you when you talk. Tom had not realised if I was putting at the end of every sentence, because it means that you'd have to listen to what came
That was the
before
only
it.
time. No, Jay, listen, that was the only time. It was because I had my phone out, so he was being filmed. He was like, oh, I better listen. Let me be the good husband, yeah? Most of the time, he doesn't listen.
Has anyone else been on TikTok? Like I have kind of stayed away from TikTok a little bit because I fear it. I fear the amount of time that I will just enjoy doing the dances and everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, stay away.
You've got to be careful.
I am so deep in. I'm so deep in the hole.
Really?
And I don't even really post that much. But I'm getting advice for things that I don't need. I'm being influenced to buy things on Amazon, like, you know, things you need to buy on Amazon, and it's like, you know, I don't need it, but I'm going to buy it. Like, it's mind control. Don't do it, G.
I don't think we need any encouragement to do anything. Sophie, we'll go.
I just think it makes you also feel about 7,052, like the kids on it, 'cause they're all about 14, aren't they? And you're like, and they do all these moves with their body that you can't do past a certain age. Have you seen that one where they do that? It's like dun 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 dun. I spent 2.5 hours. Right, I got all I got from that was I went to go from left to right. That's all I could do after that time.
Well, Sophie, I've got teenagers. Yeah, I've got teenagers who are basically TikTok choreographers, and they get so frustrated with me. With me, and it's like, okay, so the moves are, and I'm like, well, I can't do that.
And that's coming from Jamelia, who we would have all seen,
honestly,
making all the moves.
If you can't do it, none of us can. Honestly.
We've got no chance. Melanie
Did any
Linford
of you
said,
not try and do the Cardi B move?
no, but I only just found out what that means.
The Cardi B move?
No, if you tried it, Josie, I need to see it.
I feel like you did though, Josie. Yeah, we want to see it.
Yeah, go on, let's see it.
I nearly broke my back. I nearly broke my back, but it's really, it's hard. Yeah, none of you had a go, no?
No, but that's what I'm going to do the minute we come off here. It's my Friday night entertainment sorted.
All right, okay. I didn't have
We're all going to
a go.
have a look. Melanie Linforth has said, love all of you so much. You're brilliant. I like that. I feel like this is literally like a girls' night, just all being together.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's lovely.
So, which mum let her partner cut her hair and film it for Instagram? Who would have done this?
I watched this. It was you, wasn't it, Sophie? I watched it the other day.
But you know what? Right? Not too
It's
shabby.
very
I have to wear it curly. I have to wear it curly. I can't have it straight. But it was It was revenge from me cutting his hair because
Yeah,
I
that
tried
was
to do the
brilliant.
fade.
That was so good to watch.
Well, let's have a little
he
look
was
at
so
how
bad.
he approached. Have a look at how he approached your hair.
Can watch my eyes with those scissors. That feels like more than an. Are you drinking a beer? Babe, if ever there was a time that I needed both of your eyes to be able to focus in the same place at the same time, this is it. That ain't an inch. Just like the really professional experience, this, isn't it? Any excuse. Are you watching the Champions League highlights?
Arms at the same length, foot. Ready. Drop to the same time.
Oh, babe. I don't think doing that is a technical way. What's happened here? No, babe, do not go any shorter.
Blowy?
We don't know how good it is yet.
Blow dry?
Oh, right, yes, please.
Blow dry.
So good, so good.
It was
Very
his hairdo that was it's because I made him look like, you know, the mushrooms in Super Mario, because I thought I had mad barbering skills. I didn't. And he wouldn't let me film it. He's always very suspicious of me about the internet, and he's like, I don't want it filmed, do not film me. So I had footage, but only because he didn't trust me. So he was using his phone to film around the back of his head. And there's this moment where he sees a ledge that's like this on the side of his head, and he's like he was so mad, which made it funnier. It looks all right now, though, to be fair. 2 hours
How
later,
is everyone feeling about the hair? I mean, Sophie, you look like you're sorted. You're all great. But how is everyone else feeling about... You're fine for a year, I'd say. If there's another lockdown, you're fine.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go now and get it sorted.
Mine, so yeah.
Well, our hairdressers
I
are
don't go to
open
the
in Cardiff.
hairdressers or anything, so I was all right.
Don't you?
Oh, really? Are they, Dina?
Yeah, we're open, but I can't get an
No,
appointment.
I don't go to the hairdressers. Sorry.
Yeah.
If
Josie, how are
anyone's
you
struggling,
feeling
I can
about
send
your hair?
Steve round.
Oh, I cannot wait to get back in the hairdressers, honestly. Whenever I get booked for a job, I think, oh no, there's just nothing I could do with it now. Just done.
It looks like it's got a lovely beachy wave, though. It's because of your surfing
Was it?
today.
Because I've
There
been
we go.
Yeah, I've been surfing, but I've just lost all. I've just give up now. I can't even remember last time I washed it, really.
Nah. To be honest,
It's when
I
you
think
take
if
your
I
bobble
wasn't doing
out and your
this-
hair stays up.
Yeah.
That's when you know, innit? You're like, oh, the bubble's gone, but I've still got a perfect ponytail. That's when it's time to wash it. That's the indicator. The scale.
Laura Davey has said, this is so good, I'm crying at everything. I hope in a good way. And Melanie Brathwaite has said, where's that gone? Go up a little bit. Melanie Brathwaite, I can't see your message.
From
yes, Mel
is she in?
Has said
from
that
all
she
things?
should... Yes, she said, I should I should have been in Manchester today as part of my 40th birthday celebrations, but this is nice to watch with a glass of pink prosecco in hand.
Happy birthday!
There we go.
Yay.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Melanie.
Which mum in the group has?
40.
Have you turned 40 this year?
Yeah, in January. Yeah, big 40.
Ah.
We got out. We got out of the country the day before this lockdown. So I spent it in Dubai.
Oh,
so
nice.
That was lovely. Yeah.
I remember seeing your photos and being like, gorgeous.
Yeah, I hate her.
I mean, I wasn't jealous a little bit. Only a tiny bit, but then I remembered how amazing you are, and I was just happy for you. So that's
right.
right.
Even me looking back, I hate me. I hate the me that's in those pictures. Like, I wish I was there. But anyway, sorry.
We'll all be doing it as soon as we can. It's all fine. Which mum in the group has recently been keeping us all entertained with her antics on the farm, from milking horses and feeding sheep?
Oh no! Oh no!
That's Josie.
Oh, Josie.
Can I just say, it tasted like sweet coconut milk, and it had no smell
Really?
to it. Yeah, it was. It
Nice.
tasted like coconut milk. It could have been coconut milk. So,
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at what.
I'll tell you what, Holly's a right little guzzler. Now, remember, with all of our competitions, there's one guaranteed winner.
Holly! No, it went Holly in the studio. The lamb was called Holly. So we had 2 lambs called Holly and Phil, and Holly was a proper guzzler. I couldn't believe it.
That's quite a skill to learn. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sorry, I've got to run away.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Hello, True. She's clearly escaped from the rest of the family. I have 2 teenagers and a husband all out on the other side of this door, and clearly they've lost the baby.
And they haven't even noticed
Sorry. Yeah, clearly not.
Oh, true. She won't be able to hear us either. We'll just wait.
No, she can't hear anything.
Yeah.
You want to eat?
Bless her.
Hello.
Gorgeous girl.
Yay.
Would you like a chocolate?
But Josie, you're learning some amazing skills. So what has anyone else picked up any amazing parenting skills over this last year? Because there was a point that I thought I was going to be the most patient, amazing mum ever, because, you know, our patience was being tested continuously, but that didn't grow into anything.
No, I can imagine you to be like so lovely and patient, G. I think that, like, if anyone out of all of us, you were going to be the one to do that.
My avatar is Hulk. That says it all.
And now it is a little while down the path. At the beginning, I'm sure you were lovely.
Just Mary Poppins.
My skill
there
has
with my
been,
banana bread.
Yeah. I think my skill has been learning to let things go and not, and kind of do away with perfection and things being tidy all the time and stuff like that. Those kind of things. I used to love being so organized, but it's kind of like, I've got kids, they're in the house all day, every day, and I'm going to drive everyone mad if I'm insisting on everything being ship-shape. So, I think let it go.
Yeah.
Say, well,
I second you with that, you know.
Something.
Yeah.
So our skills is all being a bit more Elsa, essentially. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's actually a really hard thing to do, though, you know.
It is, isn't it? It's so hard.
Bite you.
I let my waistline go, and that was so hard, guys. So hard. It took a few nights of just getting a takeaway and doubling the gin measures instead of just the normal singles. But yeah, I just like Elsa. I was like, do you know what? No, guys, I'm just gotta let it go.
Okay, which mum made us all feel better about the amount of screen time our kids were having with this very helpful parenting hack about how not to feel guilty, posting, just put it on mute, turn the subtitles on, and boom, now they're reading. Which mum posted that?
Is that Jamelia? Yeah, Jamelia's having a good old little giggle.
Jamelia, wasn't it? Because you're giggling.
That is so good. So brilliant. Did it work, Jamelia?
Yeah, I mean, only time will tell. She can hardly talk, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see. She's pointing at the words.
Then that's a different language. Put it on French.
Well, this is it. I mean, there's so much scope. Exactly. There's so much scope for. Seriously, it's a hack worth going for. Definitely.
I've always thought if I just watch a series that I know really well, like say I was to watch Desperate Housewives, but only in Italian or Spanish or French, would I then start to learn? Is that a good way of learning a language? I don't think it really is. Or the things you're saying might be a bit.
I think it is, you know, because when I need to brush up on my Arabic, I just watch Arabic programs and I'm fluent again.
Yeah, but you know the language to start with, Dina.
I got the basics, I guess, forgot about that bit.
That's brushing up. Right, who recently posted a picture on her Instagram of a man wearing a pair of boxers with her face on it? Who posted that? Any ideas? Who do you think it might have been?
Look at Josie's face. Look at
Josie looks guilty.
Just breaking free from the crotch area there, Josie.
Oh, he is so lovely. That's the cameraman, Sam, and his name's Sam Morton. I work with him all the time. And for Christmas, he sent me this Fortnum & Mason hamper. I'm not joking. It must have cost him a mint. And I thought, how can I beat that? And so I thought the only way to beat that is my face on a pair of his boxers. And he loved it. So there we are. That's as close as I'm going to get to his John Thomas.
I really hope that he... and you're basically exploding out of it.
Yeah. He wears them every day. Don't wash them, he said.
I just want to say a huge thank you once again to Disney Plus for sponsoring the whole event. They've recently launched Star, which is the 6th brand to join at Disney Plus, and there are box sets, there are originals, there are documentaries and classic films for when the kids have gone to bed. They've also put on parental controls, which is brilliant because it means that when I'm busy watching things like Desperate Housewives and John the Gardener's off with Eva Longoria, Gabriella, the next day they can't see any of that. It's all fine. That's mummy's time, and they can go with watching PJ Masks. It's fine. But talking about John the Gardener, I have been a little bit obsessed with Brie Vanderkamp and Desperate Housewives, and I spent part of my lockdown dressed up as Brie. I always wanted to cut my hair off.
I saw it, yeah.
Do you know what? I always wanted to just cut my hair off and dye it red. I feel like getting a wig was the next best thing, and that was my John the Gardener right there. It turned out. It was so funny. Can anyone remember what the actor who played John the Gardener was called?
Jesse. Jesse Metcalf.
Jesse
Metcalf. For a while.
Yes. Very good. And that leads us nicely on to the last little bit, which is about celebrity crushes, because most women would have had some sort of crush on Jesse Metcalf. But I asked you all earlier this week who your first celebrity crushes were. And anyone that's watching at home, please do get involved. I want your confessions. Put them in the comments. I want to know who you have been crushing on. So I asked you lot though. And let's have a look. You have to not, you can't let it slip, okay? We're guessing, so don't let it slip.
Are we guessing everyone's? Oh, okay.
You are guessing everyone's, okay. So the first person, let's have a look at the first picture. David Duchovny, which I didn't realise there was another N at the end. I don't even know if I say his name right, but from X-Files.
The microwave all over again.
My Siri's woken up. Well, I don't need your Siri. Go away. Right. So, who do we think might have had a crush on little David Duchovny?
I think it's Josie. Josie. Josie does a funny face.
Oh,
no, it's not. She's laughing.
For me now.
Is it?
It makes me go weak at the knees. Honestly, I was a weird kid. I love the X-Files. And he was like my boyfriend growing up. I loved him. We were in love.
Well, what's interesting is that actually 2 people said David Duchovny, right? Sophie and Josie. But Sophie was quite extreme because she photocopied pictures of him. And Josie, when you told me, you got in touch and you said David Schwimmer from X-Files. And I was like, David Schwimmer.
That's the French. Is that Ross? Isn't that Ross from Friends?
That's Ross from Friends.
Yeah.
But the fact that he makes you go weak at the knees, I love it.
Oh my God, if I had a brain cell, it'd be dangerous.
Right, let's go on to the next celebrity crush. Let's have a little look. Michael Owen. Now, this person also said the main guy from Westlife, and then when I pressed further, she said the short one. So they've got a type, short brunettes. So Shane from Westlife and Michael Owen, who could possibly have had a crush on these two people?
Oh, I'm going Dina. She's like shiftily eating some jelly tots.
Let's give a bit of
acting there.
I'm just looking at those pictures now and thinking, what is going on? Why? Honestly, I just don't
he's
see
no
it. Like,
Mulder.
who was I? You know what I mean? I just don't get it. I don't get it. But I was a big football fan, so like Michael Owen was like, he was new at the time, and he was like hot stuff, basically.
Hey, no one's judging. The next celebrity crush.
Eric Cantona. Eric Cantona was a hot
Okay, we've got Tupac. There we go. Now that's a very cool celebrity crush, I've got to say. When we look at the other pictures of everyone else that's come up, who could possibly have had a big old crush on Tupac?
Do we think out the process?
Jamelia,
the process of elimination, we're going
She's just got the biggest grin on his face.
I still love him.
It's funny, isn't it?
Honestly,
how those crushes
so much. My mum. Honestly, sorry, MG. My mum actually sat me down to tell me that he had died, and I'll always remember that day. Like, and I had him on my key ring for years,
Really?
way longer than I needed to. Yeah, I was in love. Yeah.
Oh. Well, by the process of elimination, here's who I was in love with. Yeah. Jack Ryder.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What's he from again? What's he from?
EastEnders.
What did he do?
EastEnders.
Oh my God.
I did the other day say to someone, Sean Ryder. That is a completely different Ryder. It's Jack Ryder. And also Adam Rickett and David Beckham. I had a thing for curtains. Like little blonde Tom
David
had
Beckham.
curtains like that. Tom had curtains like that when we met. I don't know whether the attraction would have been there if he hadn't, to be honest, because it's all about that.
Oh God.
There we go.
It was all about the curtain.
Ooh. Hi.
Who's that?
Who's this?
Hey, Jack Ryder, not Sean Ryder. Hi.
I'll let you laugh this off for a moment. I'm very good. I'm sorry to date crash. I heard that you guys were chatting away here, so I thought I'd just say hi quickly.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. How are you?
I'm very well.
Are you
How
a
are you
dad
guys?
now? Are you a parent?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
this
keeping
is
my
the
voice
place you've got
down
to
slightly.
be.
I
Oh, how
know.
old is your little one? I'm doing that
She's
mum
8
thing where I'm just instantly talking about children.
She's 8 months. She's 8 months old.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much, everyone. I've been enjoying watching your crushes. They're. I'm sorry that I haven't got the curtains anymore, but it's nice to
we didn't
say hi.
recognise you. You need to get that Peter Andre kind of like.
Yeah, absolutely.
What have you been up to recently?
Oh, thank you very much. What have I been up to? I've been. I'm writing now. I'm writing children's books now, so I'm kind of doing a bit of that in amongst the directing and the acting. I'm kind of doing that in my loft and cracking on with that sort of stuff, which is during lockdown.
So, like all of us, you're trying the best to get away from everyone in lockdown. You're just going up in your loft.
Yeah, pretty much. It's daddy duty and writing, so it's very enjoyable. I feel very lucky that I can get on with work, whilst all of this is happening. But that's what I'm up to and stuff. Yeah.
Aw, well, thank you for joining us. This isn't awkward at all. Thank you.
No, not at all.
What a surprise!
Yeah, surprise. And I just want to say it's a great show. I've been watching the last 10 minutes and it's fantastic. You guys are bubbling and lovely and have a lovely evening. And I'm not going to gate crash any further, but I just wanted to say hello.
Thank you.
bless.
Good luck with your little
Nice to meet you. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Josie, any minute David's coming, okay? Just brace yourself. David's now.
Okay, we have some more celebrity crushes, okay, from not coming up, not they're actually not going to tune in, but people that have
Thank my Lord for that.
Yeah. Zoe Saville says Gareth Gates. Now there was a phase where everyone was all about him.
Yeah.
Gemma Northall says Pat Sharp on Funhouse or Richard Gere in Pretty Women.
Oh, that's quite a difference.
Mullet.
That's quite a difference in their standards, isn't it? Because from Pat Sharp to Richard Gere.
So good. So earlier on we were saying about the giveaway, the Happy Mum Happy Baby giveaway, and I used my son Max, who was measuring out flour because we were talking about banana bread, and you had to guess how much, the viewers had to guess how much flour he put in the bowl and how much he reckoned could be used in the bread. All you had to do was comment in the comment section. If you are watching this back, you've missed out. It's gone. But let's see how much flour Max thought was needed for banana bread and how much he put in the bowl. You're taking it in, you're taking it out, stirring it all around. There you go. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 246 grams of flour, and someone from the Happy Mum Happy Baby team will be in touch with the person who has guessed correctly or is the nearest. The real amount needed was around 140 grams. And I don't know why he didn't just pick up the whole thing and just shove it in, to be honest, but I don't, it's only 100 grams over. Maybe I've got the next, I don't know, Paul Hollywood in my hands, who knows.
He was batch cooking.
That's what he was doing. He's so on trend. He's ahead of the bread makers because he's thinking ahead. I just want to say massive thank you to everyone for playing along, to you amazing women, for just coming along and being here and giving me your joy, because I love you all endlessly. Thank you to Disney Plus for helping to make this free event possible, because it's been entirely free for everyone. And I'm going to end the evening on a song that really should have gone to number 1 by our very own tired and tested Sophie McCartnney. She's a McCartney. I mean, it's in her blood, surely, somewhere. We've all rated. Well, I sent you some glasses. Where are mine? Pop on your glasses. And let's have a little bit of a boogie. There we go. Thank you, everyone, so much.
Mum, homeschooling hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my God, thank you for blessing me with kids full of whinge and a phonics worksheet. It feels good when you know you're locked down, Googling what the a pronoun I don't know. All that much, a phoneme, yo, that's double Dutch. I told you, schoolboy, I can't teach this. That's how we're living, and you know I can't teach this. Look into my eyes, I can't teach this. Yo, let me bust out the sweary lyrics. I can't teach this. Run WhatsApp groups for rants. I can't teach kids the language of France. Don't move out of your seat. 8 more questions before you get a treat. And I'm scrolling on Amazon for a little spirit to know what's going on. I like that. Ooh, I like that. Subtraction, just count back. No, you're taking away too much. How many rabbits are still left in the hutch? Yo, I told you, alright? I can't teach this. Where you at, Boris? Because I can't teach this. Sound the bell, school's in, sucker.
Mummy, can I have a snack?
How many snacks do you get a day at school?
1.
Then don't ask Mummy for 20. Break it down.
Stop. Grammar time. Go with the flow. Boris said if we don't get the vaccine, we'll probably all be dead. So wave. Clean hands in the air. Pray things improve while you pull out your hair. That's it, yo.
Thank you so much, ladies, and thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to Disney Plus, all of the Happy Mum Happy Baby team. I love you. And if you want to go back and look at those videos that we've already posted throughout the last few days, go to happymumhappybaby.com. Carol Coffany has said, great work making everyone smile tonight, ladies, and I couldn't agree more. Thank you. Good night.
You.
Bye.